So it looks like you might be doing research on areas here in Dallas, or maybe you're doing research on buildings. And if any or all of that is the case, then you're going to want to check out this video. I'm going to be covering this building from top to bottom. Floor plans, pricing, to the incentives, the gym, leasing office, the elevators, guest parking, every single nook and cranny. So that way you can get an idea on if Taylor Uptown could be a good fit for you. And if it's your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas. I'm an apartment locator here in Dallas, and every single day I take calls, texts, and emails from folks like you and 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 you, helping them find apartments and condos all throughout the Dallas area. So if you ever have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All of my information is below in the description. I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out Taylor Uptown. Welcome to Taylor Uptown. This is a 16-floor luxury high-rise with 310 units comprised of studio, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and penthouses. And this building was built in 2014, but what I like about it the most is its location. Not only are we in Uptown, but we are in the heart of Uptown, as we are walking distance from all of these restaurants, as well as this coffee shop, and obviously the Katy Trail, which is my favorite place to go in Dallas, of which will be just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And as we're walking through the lobby here, this building will have a 24/7 concierge, a gym and coffee bar here on the ground, office spaces up on the second floor, a guest suite on the second floor, and then a terrace and bistro up on the 16th floor, and we are going to cover all of it. In terms of parking, there is no valet, but residents will have plenty of spaces in the 9-level parking garage, of which is attached to the building. 7 of the levels are above ground, and the other 2 will be underground. This is a gated and secured garage. Guest parking here is always a breeze, as it's on the first level here, and when these fill up, you always have street parking alongside the curb. Moving over to the floor plans, we're going to knock some of these out first, and then we will jump into the amenities later. So I've got an A1, B1, and a C1 to show you today, and kicking us off, we're going to have the A1, and I've got a few call outs. So this is real hardwood that you see in the common areas. This is not vinyl plank or anything else. This is real hardwood. You're going to have carpet in the bedroom and the closets, and then tile in the bathrooms. You'll also have granite countertops, Whirlpool appliances, gas stove, and floor-to-ceiling windows in the living room, as well as your own private balcony. But what I like about this floor plan is that you've got the built-in desk. Majority of the A1 floor plans in Dallas, you rarely get this, so shout out to the Taylor for that. And I love the amount of natural light you get in this unit. And then here at the end, I'll walk out to the balcony so that you can get an idea of the way the building is facing, as well as the size of the balcony itself. Next up is our B2 2-bedroom, right over 1,100 square feet, starting below $3,000. And in this one, you'll actually have the side-by-side washer dryer as opposed to the stackable that we saw in the closet over at the A1 earlier. The kitchen will also have its own pantry, which I thought was pretty cool. That's definitely more of a condo or a penthouse type thing, so loved to see that. And then the larger bedroom has its own terrace. So that room in particular is going to have an immense amount of natural light, which is definitely a common theme here for the units at the Taylor. And then one other thing, you do have electric stoves in all of the units here. I think I said gas on the last one, so disregard that. That was a typo. All of the stoves here are electric, and this corner unit has more of an L-shaped balcony, which will give you space for days, along with a pretty sweet view of Uptown Dallas. Our last floor plan of the day is going to be our C1 3-bedroom, and to me it feels more like a 2-bedroom with a den. This first room that we walk into does have a closet but no windows, so it just feels more like it could be used as an office, a study, or a den, as it will be sharing a bathroom with the second room that I'm about to walk into here in a sec. But the windows in the bedroom open. You've also got a built-in desk on the edge of the kitchen, and the kitchen island here definitely caught my attention. Like, it kind of looked like a trapezoid with an ellipse built into it. Definitely looked kind of funky, but it was pretty big. So if you're trying to have a bunch of people over for hosting, or if you want to have a dinner party, this plan would be ideal just because of the amount of space that you're going to have in the living room. And then here in a sec, you will see me walk through the living room. And then lastly, the larger bedroom will have its own stand-up shower and separate tub behind the glass, along with a balcony view of downtown Dallas. just a quick caveat. If you're getting any value whatsoever from this video, then you gotta slide into your boy's DMs. Or you can send me an email. Email is cool too. You can also mail me a letter, just like all of these people are doing. Because the reason why they're doing it is because as a locator here in Dallas, I've got relationships with all of the buildings in the Dallas area, and I can help you capture additional incentives and move-in bonuses, of which can help make your living situation just a little more affordable. The buildings in this city incentivize me to bring new residents through the door, so it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That's being taken care of by the other party, and I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. Switching over to the amenities, we have the Bistro and Terrace up here on the very top floor. And what I like about it most is going to be the seating area here inside, because you've got your own booths and smaller tables, and it just feels like you're at one of the fancy cocktail spots here in Dallas. And then here in a second, I'll walk outside for you to see the terrace, which has more seating, outdoor grills, a TV, and a pretty awesome view of that Dallas skyline. Next up, we've got our conference rooms and spare offices, and I'm going to do a lot of walking on this floor as the gym is nestled here as well. And we're on the second floor, and we've got two larger conference rooms, and both of these conference rooms and conference tables are behind glass. You've also got a community printer, and then here towards the end of this chapter, you'll see the 3 spare offices, of which each office has its own little room, and they are independent of one another so that you've got some privacy. Moving over to the gym, we've got our yoga studio and stretching area up top, and then we'll walk down the stairs to the actual gym. But here you'll have lockers, towels, and then at the bottom of the staircase, you're immediately in the dumbbell area. And right off the bat, it's gonna sound like I'm throwing some shade at the Taylor, but the dumbbells only went up to about 45 pounds. At a minimum, I expected for them to be at least up to about 75, like the rest of the buildings in the area. They have enough space for another dumbbell rack, and as of a few months ago, they just underwent a transition with the property management company. So maybe this is something that they can look into. And I know that some of y'all are probably thinking, gosh, Lucas, it's just a gym. What's the big deal? And for me, the gym is just the most important part of the apartment building for me. And that's why I chose to live at the Katy in Victory Park. All in all, I'd give this gym an A for effort. And if you're more of a laid-back gym goer, then you'll have more than what you need. Lastly, we have our pool area. Obviously not rooftop, but you've got a ton of seating space down here. And as of the time of this recording, we are in November, so not exactly pool season. So it wasn't exactly popping out here, but I liked the infinity edge along with the waterfall features here in the front. There's also a huge pergola on the back edge that I'm going to walk underneath here in a second for if you'd like to snag some shade on a hot summer day. I think I counted 2 gas grills, and then you've also got loungers for days. So that's going to wrap us up at Taylor Uptown, and I can imagine you got a couple thoughts going through your head. Maybe you want more equipment in the gym, or maybe you want quartz countertops. But whatever the case may be, feel free to check out this playlist because I did a video tour just like this one, which will be helpful if you're doing some more research. With that, y'all stay out of trouble, and we'll catch you in the next video. Y'all be good.